Hello, good evening, everybody. Jana and Molly are here tonight, and tonight we also have a fantastic chef, Jason Plimmer. We're really looking forward to watching him tonight cook up some amazing food. It's probably going to be a little bit better than what we do, but only just a little bit. Jason is a professional chef and a master greengrocer with over 35 years in catering industry. He's worked with and alongside some of the most famous chefs in the world. So that's really exciting for us. His motto in life is passion and pride delivers perfection. I really, really can't wait to see him cook tonight, guys. As he's cooking, we're gonna bring him on in just a minute. He's going to introduce himself a little bit and have a little chat with us. And then he's going to go off and do some cooking. Well, not off, obviously. He's going to be on the screen, but he's going to do some cooking. Please, guys, feel free to put some questions into comments. He said he'll be more than happy to answer any of them. And there's so much to find out about him. I mean, I personally want to know what chefs he knows. So without any further delay, let's bring him on. And there we are. Hello, Jason.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hi, we're good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And good evening to everybody.
Yeah, good evening.
Nice to have you with us.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you guys. Thanks for inviting me to your channel tonight and your weekly cooking. Yeah, I'll hand it back to you. If you want to know what I'm going to cook, then I can explain it to you as you go along.
Yeah, Jason, the pleasure is all ours.
My pleasure as well. Thank you. So tonight, guys, there is a little bit of delay on this timeline or on this Zoom, but I'll try and go as slow and as quick as possible. So tonight, I'm going to show you a chicken and chestnut stuffing, not a chestnut stuffing, but a chestnut muesli chicken breast. It's been done several times, several different ways. Tonight, I'm just going to put a slight twist on it. I'm going to be serving that with some roasted root vegetables. I'm also going to do some sticky potatoes with it. At the beginning of this one, I'll show you what to do, and I'll just get my fridge now. A lot of people go into supermarkets and just buy a breast, or they buy a leg, or they buy. I always say to myself, or I always say to people, buy a whole chicken. You can buy a whole chicken at whatever price, reduced price. So the first thing I'm going to do this evening, I'm actually going to show you how to defrag a chicken, because obviously I'm going to need two breasts. I'm going to need a little bit of the meat off this bird, and then obviously I'm going to move it forward into obviously the dish that I'm going to prepare tonight. So
fantastic.
Now, if you just with me.
Yeah, take it away, Jason. We're just going to watch you do the work. I can't wait. I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. We're going to get it right.
Not a problem.
It's all yours.
So what I'm going to do now is, thank you. Right, so what I'm going to do is just break down this chicken a little bit. So I'm just going to take off these wing tips because I don't need the wing tips. Well, I will use the wing tips, but at a later date for a later dish. I'm just going to get rid of them over there. What I'm going to do here as well, I'm just going to remove the leg. From the leg bone here, between the breast, I'm just going to snap the joint. That allows me to get in between the leg joint, like so. And there we go. There's the leg. That can be used another time for another dish.
I wish I watched this earlier, Jason, because I had to do that with the duck earlier today, and it did not look this easy.
Years of practice. Believe it
or not,
when students go to college, or they call them universities now, what they tend to do is it's one of their trial things. I use it as a trial for when we get people in the kitchen. Like, can you break down a chicken? That's one of the first things you tend to learn when you go to college. Not apart from your cuts of meat, your cuts of different veg, that allows you to gain knife skills. but obviously the chicken, which is the best one most chefs give their trainees to do. So right, I'm just going to take this chicken breast off of this chicken. So I'm just going scoring along the top of the bone, the backbone of this chicken, and I'm just going to work my knife through this. Now, with years of experience, you can actually feel this. I use my fingers quite a bit. So I'm just going to coming down to that. Now, where the wingtip bone is, I'm just going to clap that out of there. Should go through. Yeah, perfect. There we go. So I'm going to save that now because I don't need it, but I'll use it for another day. Just rinse my hands off.
Good to hear.
Okay. So there I have, as you can see, is my breast. Now what I don't need the tip knuckle. Or the what we call it. So I'm going to just remove that. Again, we'll keep that for a later date. I'm just going to have a little look around this chicken, see if there's any feather, any bone, and anything excess. I'm just trim it off. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the sinew away, from there. Don't need them. Perfect. So there I have now my breast. You can see
we absolutely love your breast, Jason. Fantastic. Would you say it's a little bit more difficult with the duck? Because I did struggle with the duck. Or is it exactly the same? Maybe the bones are a little bit thicker?
Yeah, it's all about having a sharp knife.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's the same principle with the duck. All you need to do is, as long as you've got a sharp knife, you will just cut through it like butter, as they say. So what I'm now going to do is I'm just checking this, any sinew that I don't require. I'm just going to remove that. So this is where the fun comes.
Right.
So now I'm going to just leave my there for a minute. In fact, I'm not going to leave it there for a minute. I'm just going to move it. I know I'm out of camera shot, but here we go.
That's all right, we can see your back.
I'm just going to leave that in there. We'll leave that in a bit. What I'm going to do now is I need some of this meat. And the reason why I'm going to need some of this meat is because it's what I'm going to stuff back into the breast of the chicken. And I'm going to turn it into a mousseline or a stuffing mix, if you want to call it that. To go back into the pocket of the chicken.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
That will then give you your filling for the part of the final dish, which should have been mushroom tonight, but I couldn't get any wild mushrooms. So what I managed to do is get some chestnut mushrooms. Where's the other tip gone? So I'm just going to go back onto this again, this bird. Any bits of meat that I can scavenge off of the bone, I'm going to take. I'm one of these that's waste not, want not, chef. So when I do actually take and I break my chickens down and I'm left with a carcass, I actually roast the carcass as well, and then I pick the meat off and use it at a later date for toasted sandwiches, anything you can use the meat for. Right.
That's perfect. Then nothing goes to waste.
Nothing goes to waste. Even with the liquid, or what we call in the trade is the stock, we tip that away. We don't tip that away. I save it rather, and I use it for all my flavouring, for my sauces, for all sorts of things. Right.
Oh, that's such a good idea. Make a nice soup with the carcass. Well, that's what we do too. We hate waste in this house. I literally sometimes cook with food that maybe should go in the bin, but I still use it for cooking.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a strong believer in not wasting food. I mean, obviously, if it's well and truly out of date, then obviously I'm not going to use it. But yeah, you can always turn things into other dishes, providing obviously you're correct with them. You know, obviously if they're 2 weeks out of date, we don't use it. But
Yeah, gotta be
Right,
careful.
what I'm going,
I love offal
so
myself, and any offal, I love using that.
perfect. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just about to put on one of my pans. Now, for this mousseline or stuffing mix for this chicken breast, as you can see, I'm using the same bowl because I'm putting raw meat on there. So afterwards, I'll clean it because I'll be back on the different prep. But what I've got here is some little baby cheeks, pig cheeks. I don't know if you can see these, but I'll hold them up. There. What I'm going to do, I'm going to incorporate them into my mousseline chicken. So I'm just going to quickly shred these up, like so. So we've got a little bit of
Nice.
we've got some chicken. We've got a little bit of bacon running through that, like so.
Nice.
Like
Kel will be happy to see some bacon in this recipe.
so what's that?
Kel will be happy. She loves a bit of bacon.
Yeah.
She has bacon with everything. She has bacon with
she's
bacon.
like,
She has.
she's like me. I love bacon with everything.
Mm.
Right.
Oscar says this is like watching a TV chef. He's very impressed.
Perfect. Glad you're enjoying it so far. Having said that, it could all go wrong if we have a power cut, but never mind, I've got a lighter.
No, that's not going to happen.
Right. So just leave it over there. So my pan's on, it's getting nice and warm. I just need a little bit of oil. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil in this pan. Because I just want to sweat off the mushrooms. So the mushrooms, which is part of the dish, which is obviously part of the what I call either the false meat or the mousseline to go into this chicken. So I'm just going to quickly finally cut up some of these chestnut mushrooms.
Oh my goodness, you're chopping so fast the camera's struggling to capture it.
Well, there you go. Nearly cut fine. Right, so that's.
Oh, you're not, it's not even looking.
So I'm now just going to add my chicken and my pork cheeks, smoked pork cheeks. These are to my pan.
Nice pork cheeks.
What I need to do is make
a
little bit of false meat.
Nice.
Add a touch of salt. I'm using rock salt here.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm going a little bit heavy-handed with it, but I'm not. I'm adding a little bit of cracked black pepper. Now, usually I use chopped parsley or some Finet herbs, but as I couldn't manage to get them either today, I'm just going to add just a little bit of Italian mixed herbs in this. It's exactly the same, it just adds a bit more flavour to the dish.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, so that's that.
So are you like all sorry Jason, are you like all chefs really into your knives?
Yes, yeah, we do. Recently, obviously through COVID and that, a lot of chef colleagues of mine, we're constantly posting stuff up on Facebook, what we do. At the moment, a lot of it's all home cooking. We're all stuck at home. But, bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to put in some of these mushrooms now. Into there. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, there's a lot of chef colleagues of mine. We're all off, but we all, as I say, we're all at home. So we call it fun in the kitchen. And again, food's all about creativity and a journey on a plate. So what we tend to do, whether it's for our families or for ourselves, what we do, we have a little play in the kitchen, and like you ladies have seen, you know, I put posts up of pictures of food, and it's just
yeah.
if we enjoy food. If we didn't enjoy food, we wouldn't be in the job that we do.
Exactly. Absolutely. Oh. You might want to tell your family to turn off their Wi-Fi because they're stealing your limelight. It's a little bit jumpy there at the moment. All right, okay. We're just going to check ours, make sure it's okay.
Okay, so as you can see, everybody, I've now sweated down my chestnut mushrooms, some smoked butter, some of my chicken, a little bit of chicken shred that I've taken off the bone, just to act as what I call like my mousseline for my meal. Why do I get our magic sauce?
Oh.
Because I need to blend this down into a mousseline paste. So, quite nicely. The smell coming off that pretty nice. Spin out.
Okay. Can you hear us, Jason?
I'm going to cook this all the way through. You know, it slightly is coming. It's because I'm going to carry on cooking when I've stuffed it into the bread, as you will see in a bit. So there's the chicken, bits of chicken, mushroom. I'm going to do.
Jason, can you hear us?
Somewhere along the line.
Just let him cook along.
A little touch of garlic now in bulk. A little bit of garlic.
I'm hoping it'll catch up properly in a minute. I think you're putting garlic into there, aren't you? Yeah. Apologies, guys.
Okay, I'm just going to knock the heat off of that.
I don't know if he can hear us at the moment. Oh, I'd love to be able to see what he's doing right now, but he's a little bit frozen. But hopefully this will all catch up.
I think online. Yeah. So now clean up because I'm going to need that
What do we do?
to sear my chicken breast once I've stuffed it in the oven.
Okay, gonna stuff the chicken breast in the oven. I'm gonna try and catch what you're saying.
Pieces and chicken scraps and a small blender. And this is where I'm going to make a stuffing to go inside. So if it gets a bit noisy, don't panic.
Hey guys, we just removed Jason and we're going to add him back on in the hope that the signal is better. If you just confirm if you're watching, can you hear this and see this fine? And then we're going to put him back on and see what happens. Oh, he's gone now. Oh dear. There he is. There he is. Hello, Jason. Can you hear us?
Are you still there, guys, with me?
Hello. Can you hear us, Jason? Okay. Perfect. You're slightly frozen in the picture. And we can't hear you. It seems like everyone else can though, so maybe we'll try and carry on and we'll just let them enjoy you. Yeah, absolutely. Carry on as if we're not here. Okay, maybe put it on the phone for us. Yeah, keep going. Everyone else can hear us, so
It would help if we had our link. Hello. We're still here.
Little technical issues with I think you can hear us and see us fine, but we're having issues Jason's side, which is really unfortunate because what he's cooking looks literally amazing. So we're just going to wait for him to pop back on, hopefully. Molly's just sending him a little message. Don't know if we remove him here.
Oh, actually, yeah, it's just loading at the moment, but hopefully he'll pop back in. But hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this evening. I think we've actually got so many people watching, and it's Saturday evening, isn't it? And everyone's at home, so I'm sure the internet's going crazy. But hopefully we'll get him back in a little while, because that was looking delicious. Was that smoked pork with the chicken and the mushroom? That mousse looked like it was going to be amazing.
Oh, okay, he's now disappeared from our stream, which means he's probably going to log on back on, and hopefully that'll be okay, because I really want to see how that ends.
Yeah, definitely. It was going well to start with, so hopefully we even turned off all our Wi-Fi as well. So
yeah, we all turned off. I wish I could say I'm going to quickly rustle up something to show you, but we're sitting at the table, so there you go. He's trying to pop back into the room, so as soon as we see he's there, we'll add him. Not having much luck so far. Oh no. Oh, Jason.
Hello, is your camera on?
Yeah, we can't see you at the moment, darling. Have a little fiddle with your phone. Hey! Hey!
Hey, you got me now?
We've got you now.
We have. You're not moving. You're frozen still, but we've got you.
We can hear you, so that's fantastic.
Can you hear us?
Perfect. Right. So I will carry on. Is that?
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. I can hear you loud and clear now.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Go ahead.
So what I did then, obviously, I put the chicken carcasses, the smoked pig cheeks into my pan. The chestnut mushrooms, I swiveled off, these are all cooked, and that is what I'm going to turn into the mousseline. That's probably the area obviously you lost me. So I've come across, I've moved in my blender, and I've now blended it down. Now, what I'm going to do is just add a little touch of cream to this. Soften this up and makes a bit more of a noise. I apologise. Sorry. I think we're going to this now.
Oh, tasting's the most important bit, isn't it?
So, most definitely. So here we go. So that's the mousseline I've made from the chicken meat, some of the smoked bacon, and the chestnut stuff, the chestnut mushrooms. So, and I've added some seasoning, a bit of cream. I'm now just going to put this into a bowl because I'm going to need this. A minute. Excellent. So that one's job's good. And that one's done. Let me just get some of this out of the way. So there we go. So that's now my bowl. That is what I'm going to use for the stuff mix. I'm just going to pop this in my fridge for a minute, just to chill it down. I'm just going to pop that. So then we're going to come back to the chicken breast and how we're going to stuff that in. We're back on the ball. Quick rinse. So I just need to put, because I need to seal chicken breast. I'm going to make a pocket. Now this is quite tricky for those at home that don't know how to do it. But I'm going to make a pocket in this breast. So I'm just going to turn my breast over for a minute, and I'm just going to, at the tip, I don't know if you can see this on the screen, at the tip of it, I'm going to go in with my knife, make a spot, and then I'm going to feed and make a pocket with my fingers. So I'm just going to trim into that. We're in. Go down. Now pushing, as you can see, and this looks quite rude actually, but I am now making a pocket for the mousseline to go into. So I'm just going to go a bit further down with my finger. Just going to open up. Excellent.
I don't know why Molly's got giggles. She's got real bad giggles right now. I don't know why. I must have missed it.
Well, as we're going to try and keep this clean tonight, I can tell you it doesn't feel like that. Right, so I made my pocket and I put my finger right down the bottom, and I've now opened it up.
Perfect.
So I'm now
Molly's happy.
my foot mostly false meat again, what I made from the bacon and from the chestnut mushrooms. And normally I get a piping bag and pipe it in, but on this occasion I've run out of piping bags, which is a bit stupid. So I'm actually going to feed this in with by hand. And I'll push it. You can see. I'm now going to feed this all the way down inside this chicken. And the reason why I'm doing that is because when we cut at the end, you'll have that lovely ring pattern running through it of the chestnut mushroom, smoked bacon, and obviously the seasoning and the chicken. So I'm just pushing.
That's going to be amazing.
Cut into it and pack into it, the better the circle is of your chicken breast. Now, I normally pipe these in, and you can usually do probably 100 at a time. But as I haven't got my piping bag with me, I'll just push it back in there. I'm having to.
Oh, we're very much enjoying this. You carry on.
Don't worry, I'm enjoying it. Right, so just push that back in there. So,
It's nice to know that you can do it without a piping bag as well.
it certainly is. Right, so this is what we call it in the trade, a mousseline mix. It's a mix that's going in. Now you can stuff chicken with anything. You can split it up, you can fill it, you can line it with sorts of veg, you get nice pretty patterns through the middle, and then you can wrap it in cling film really tightly, and then obviously just poach it and slice. Right, I don't need any more. Let's get rid of that. Let's have a quick rinse off. Okay. So that's basically my chicken filled. So what I'm going to do now that's filled and it's looking really nice and plump, I'm now going to pull the skin over the top. And then I'm just going to tighten the skin on this side. Now one of the fillets is just not moved, but that's not a problem. So I'll move that down there. Okay. A little bit of a mess.
That keeps it all inside.
That will keep it packed inside. Right, excellent.
Oh.
So next what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add just a little touch of some butter in my pan.
Oh yeah, we love butter. We use butter everywhere in cooking.
Next, I'm just going to add, just move that off the heat just slightly. Next, I'm just going to add a little touch of garlic into that. Then I'm going to add a little bit of cracked pepper in there. I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt in there. And then I'm also going to add a little bit more herb, like so. Okay. I'm just going to put a little bit more butter there.
Yeah, more butter. We love butter.
So right, that's it. So now move it around. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to peel off. So I'm going to go down breast side first. Then we go. Okay, I'm just going to put these in the back of this chicken. Like so. A little bit more of that. And now I'm going to flip her over. And put a bit of colour into that now from the pan. So this is where I'm just going to use my fingers to hold it into, because it then sits turn some heat off the pan. That's it.
I've got to say, Mum, I am impressed how much attention his chicken is getting.
Yeah. Bear with me 1 second while I clear a pan off.
No problem, no stress. I can smell it here. Wow, it's amazing.
Okay, so if I just turn around, there we go. So the chicken is now filled with the muesli mix of the chestnut mushroom, the smoked bacon cheeks, and all the chicken. So as I say, you tend to get a better job when you pipe it in, but obviously I've had to put it in by hand today. So that's it. So that's basically for the chicken. So we can pop that one in the oven. There, like so. Okay. And that, I'm just going to turn that down to 150. So that's the start. I'm still with you guys. So that's basically the chicken. So obviously I've defragged it off the bone.
Yeah.
I've actually opened up the pocket, made it, and I've stuffed it with the muesli mix that you've actually seen here that I made, obviously, from what I sweated off through the blender, a little bit of creams, a little bit of Susie salt poly, and then whacked it back in. So I'm just going to have a little clean down for a second and I'll be back with you.
Thank you, Jason. You made that look really easy. And I'm sure it takes a little while to do a technical thing like that. But yeah, we all going to have a go. A lot of people on here saying it looks amazing. I mean, you can't go wrong with chicken, mushrooms, and what was the other one?
Bacon.
And bacon. Chicken, mushroom, and bacon. I mean, perfect combination, right?
Smoked bacon. Yeah. It's a classic combination and it works very, very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to the veg side of the business, which to accompany obviously the dish. So obviously we've got sticky glazed potatoes and also got some roasted roots. I've got swede. I've got get it across. I've got some swede. I've got some parsnip, and I've got the chanterelle carrot. On the sticky potatoes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these done first because they take a little bit longer than the roast. So what I'm just going to do, I'm just going to trim off the tops of my potatoes and just peel them down a bit. You can actually like the skin on. I'm quite with the skin on, but for this dish, I'm just going to take the skin off.
We've got someone asking a question. Can you hear us? Lisa's asking, when you get a chance, ask Jason, how much veg is too much? Yeah, how much veg is too much with a roast? Currently, they have carrots, broccoli, Savoy cabbage, parsnips, red onions, and artichokes all cooking along with the roast spud and corn. I'd say that's too much.
Okay, it's what you like that you want to put on your plate. Me personally, I tend to my fish because obviously the children, it's it's hiding things that they don't usually eat and they say they don't like. So I tend to use a roasted broccoli. But that's what you want. I mean, if you want that effect, perfect. I always say you put the veg the dish that it's designed for. But most roast meat dishes you can have anything. What they want, what's preferential to them.
Yeah, you can never have too much, right? I don't think you can have too much. As long as you can eat it all, then why not? Oh, are you still with us, Jason?
This has been a fun game.
I'm pretty sure that potato's chopped by now.
But on our screen, he's still peeling it. I don't know what's going on. I think we're okay. Can you guys hear us at the moment? Just confirm.
Or let us know if you can still see Jason, then we know that it's just us and that's all right.
Yeah, because all we he's gone.
He's gone.
And here we are. Hello again. Hello. We still haven't cooked anything.
Hang on, I'm gonna resend the link and hopefully third time's a charm, isn't it? This is looking amazing.
I know.
The joy of technology, but we'll get there. Right then. It's like a little interlude at the theatre, isn't it? You see, you've had your starter, you've sort of had your main, and here we are again.
Jason's gone and we're still here. Sorry, guys.
And he says to us before he starts, don't you worry, my Wi-Fi is really good and nobody's got any Wi-Fi on.
Yeah, we checked. I mean, we did a few tests with Jason just to make sure it's good, but sometimes you just never know the area he lives. People nearby might be using internet too much. So I think we're okay here where we are. Luckily, there's not too many people around us.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
At least every time he comes back. Hello.
Right, you can hear me. Right, quickly, I'll quickly go back a couple of steps. So I'm just doing my veg now. So I'm just going to do my potatoes for some garnish. So I've got my deep fat fryer off the quickest today. So I'm just going to quickly whack through there. And we're going to get them into the oven.
I love the way you move around the kitchen. It is like really like a professional chef, though. Because you are shocking, isn't it? It's just the way you move. It's almost like a dance. I love it. I love watching it.
Yeah, so as chefs, you have to be nimble on your feet.
Yeah.
Especially at service time. Right, so
I love.
Go
ahead.
Later. So I've just diced them up. So I'm just going to pop them in the oven there. Excellent. Next I'm going to go on to, just going to knock some heat out of this kitchen. It's racing away. Okay. So, some baby chantilly carrots. I'm going to use these today for roasting. So I'm just going to split them lengthways down the middle.
Perfect.
So, in the couple I'm only going to just have a few. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to put these onto the roasting tray here. Like so. I've also got parsnip, so I'm going to do a little bit of parsnip. So I'm just going to take the top off of my parsnips.
I love a roast parsnip.
Yeah, well, these parsnips are, I like to find clean looking parsnips. Nothing's worth a dodgy or. But what I'm going to do is today, I'm going to cut them into slight quarters, like so. And I'm going to roast them with the skins on.
Oh, nice.
On there quickly, like so. Okay, so we're sitting there. I've also got here some swede. So I'm just going to trim off this swede. This swede today is a little bit woody, but that just goes to show if you've got a woody swede, it's fresh. Right. So that. Okay, so I'm not going to need all of it, so I'm just going to trim off of that. So I'm going to then trim that off there like so.
Swede's always a difficult one to cut, isn't it?
I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just going to just trim them across, and then I'm going to sort them out later. So I'm throwing them on my plate, on my tray. Just a little bit of oil on here. Nice. And I think I'm still with you guys, and you haven't lost Jack.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I'm
Yeah.
just going to put a little bit of salt over these. And I'm going to put a little bit of pepper on that, and I'm just going to give it just a bit of herb. So give it a little shake, and I'm just going to pop these in the oven alongside the chestnut. So as you can see, we have chicken in the oven, stuffed with chestnut mushroom and the mousseline. I've now quickly knocked up on the veg side of the plate. So sticky potatoes, which I'll say after. Got some roasted root. So what I'm going to do now quickly, I've got here, I've already made is a now that is reduced stock, brown stock bones.
Oh, nice.
That's the base of my sauce for today.
Okay.
Also, what I'm here, this pan pot, that is my chicken stock. Now,
Nice.
I'm going to add some of that down a little bit, and we'll take some juices, we'll add that onto the pan, and then we should get a beautiful sauce with that. So I'm just going to pop this in the microwave a bit. We don't need these today. There we go. So I'm just going to pop that onto the stove. Now, quick about the sauce. I add to this sauce today is a product by Essential Cuisine. Now, Essential Cuisine makes some terrific products. Chefs, they're developed by chefs for chefs. I was fortunate enough to get some products from these guys. Gary, who's out there. Alan Collier, there's a few out there. But I was lucky to get, it's called wild mushroom sauce. Now, I'm going to use this because it's a constant, and I use that to glaze my potato dish. Now, also, I've got mushroom, stock mix, but it's quite like a thing called which is a rehydrated mushrooms. So dry them mushrooms out, and then we blitz them down to fine powder, and they enhance the flavour of your dishes to use just as a guide or to incorporate into some of the dishes. These are amazing products. I mean, they do street food-wise products. Like Indian, Mexican, Persian, either a rub. There are a rub, a marinade, and rub. I can't remember the jar, but they look up on the website. It's www.essentialcuisine. Look through. They've got some fantastic recipes on there. They break the products and a lot of vegan products. So there's a lot of vegan people.
That's good to know.
I'm going back on my sauces now. So while the chicken's in there playing around, bring the stocks in. Okay, let's have a look at that. So that's my base, my shoe. I'm going to crack that on up. Break that down just a little bit. Oh, we break that down into there. Down into there.
I think it's such a skill getting a really good sauce.
I'm now just going to break this. Now I'm just going to crack the heat up just a little bit. Now I'm just going to add chicken stock. Here we go.
Oh,
And he's gone again. We were trying to listen closely.
Charlotte, is the sauce underway? I think it's underway. Oh, bless him.
Apologies. Yeah, I do feel for him because
Some fascinating information coming out, isn't
we're just
there?
going to have to do this again. But I don't know how I'm going to break it to him.
Well,
Are we doing this?
yeah, no, you can still see us when we're on the other screen.
Oh,
Absolutely. We've sent it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't know how I'm going to break it to him that he needs to do this again because, yeah.
We might try a weeknight, You never know when it's going to be good, is
we'll
it?
get him to fix into it.
But any questions we do have, if we don't get a chance to ask him because of the delay, then we will put them in the chat and he will talk to us later on. So don't worry about that. Hello, hello.
Are you back?
Yep, you're back-ish.
So, just to recoup, we're back. Just to recoup, in case anybody's missed it. Obviously, I've just heated up some fresh chicken stock in the microwave. I'm going to put that in the pan. Must just hold that up without spilling it. So that accompaniment to obviously my chicken.
That looks nice and rich and deep.
Now, I'm just going to have a little taste of this. Absolutely fit. Yeah, it doesn't need any seasoning because it's already been pre-seasoned. Deep. Okay. With salt and pepper, you add. You can't take it out. So gradually, excuse me. So as you're going along, always taste.
That's perfect. Yana says that to me as well. You've got to taste as you go along. Otherwise, how do you know what you're creating?
On the back of the other stove now. Exactly. So I'm going to sit that over. Just going to have a look at this chicken around it. Yeah, chicken look quite nicely.
Oh, yeah.
Coming along.
So if you wanted to do this with a pork fillet, would that work as well? Could you stuff a pork fillet?
10 minutes. Wow, doesn't time fly? You can stuff a pork fillet. Depending on how big your pork fillet is, again, go in with the blade of a knife and follow your finger in. Make that little pocket. Then you can fill it with it. As long as you can seal the end up. Yeah, as long as it's packed tight, till the end up. Yeah, perfect. Again, unique plate. You know, by college chefs and fillings through the middle of it, you can stuff anything. So,
perfect.
Let's have a look. Right. I am now going on to when I come back. I'm now just going to go on to my sticky potato.
This is the bit I've been waiting for.
So
I think we're all wondering how we're going to make these sticky.
If you smell that, but there you go. It's in concentrate.
Oh wow!
Very sticky, very flavoursome. Oh, it's so just me. Like a good chef, he's always make some beforehand, especially when you're doing demonstrations. Okay, so
very wise.
Another good tip to use. Just tip some of that out. Another good.
Oh no, it was going a bit questionable, wasn't it? I just looked at Yana and I was like,
I just feel bad. I feel so bad, bless him.
Disjointed, isn't it?
Doing is amazing, and we absolutely love Jason because he's just been so incredible, you know, supporting us with our cooking, and we really wanted to make this a special one, and unfortunately, technicalities are against us today, but you know, we'll fix it.
We're still getting the gist of it, though. I hope.
God, yes, it's nice to see him, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. The sticky potatoes, rice, tomatoes, everything's sticky. It sounds great.
Oh dear.
We'll see if we can get him back. But it's really nice to know that you can anything. I mean, I imagine if you're stuffing a pork fillet, it's going to keep in that moisture, isn't it? Like you do it with the chicken. If you put a nice mousse in the middle, seal it over, and then it's going to be nice and moist. It's not going to dry out.
I imagine, was it Andrea earlier asked about Yeah, the pork.
We just about got an answer, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, this is looking really nice. I like the little cubed potatoes. I think they're going to be nice. And parsnips.
So what
with
is
the
he making
skins
them
on.
sticky with?
I missed that bit. It comes in a tub. It looks very sticky. It looks very rich, but I don't know.
We don't know what it is. This is really exciting. We need to find out. What is the sticky stuff? Well, please, Jason, hopefully you can come back because we're desperate to know what the sticky stuff is. It looked like Marmite to me.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not Marmite.
Oh, Liz saying, Mama Liz saying she's following it, so that's good.
I hope you can follow it. I can follow it. It's just not. Hello. Your voice is back, but we can't see you.
Got some potatoes now, so I've just put a little bit of this palm.
There we go.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, we can see you now.
Okay, I'm just going to... No? Perfect.
Yeah.
My sticky potatoes, I'm just going to toss them off slightly. Just to get some of that flavour into my sticky potato. Okay, that's not on the edge. There we go. So they're sticky from the glaze. I'm just going to move that away. I'm just going to let that for a second. And then what we're going to do, we're going to jump a few frames, and we'll go straight onto the plate so you guys can see exactly what's going on.
Okay, sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, look at that chicken breast.
Oh wow.
Excellent.
You must send us your address.
So what we're going to do, we're going to go on to the plating part of the business. So we're going to go on to the plating part of the dish now. As I say, I've got the chicken and some. But what I'm going to actually do now, like any good chef, we've always got one prepared. This chicken. So as some of you can see, I'm using my hands. The chicken is cooked and stuffed. So with a sharp knife.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Just going to crack through this. So we go with 3 lumps, and then we add 1 here. Okay, so we're on that. So what we're going to do, some of you can see, if I hold this up, you see, right through middle, there's the mousseline.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Fantastic.
This out.
Wow.
On the right side, okay, we're on the plate. Just move that about. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add just for a little bit of flashness. What we're going to do, just going to add just a little bit of that Chestnut carrots. Obviously, we're going to have a little bit of streamline here. So I'm now going to place my Chestnut carrot onto the plate.
This is like magic. Things just are appearing on the plate.
Obviously, my roasted parsnips here.
Delicious.
There. And then sticky potato.
Oh, it's nice.
There.
Well, they do say you eat with your eyes before you eat with your mouth, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the anticipation for the last part of the dish.
I know, I don't know if I can take it. Oh, Jason, you really are
teasing us.
Teasing us, yeah. No, oh, Andrea must know Jason and Vicky.
Yeah, she's going to eat well tonight. I think Vicky's watching us as well from the other room. Let's see if we can. We're so nearly there, touching distance. It's looking amazing.
I want to see what happens. Oh, it's a bit.
He had been finding his own way in.
Yeah, it's been really good. This is, guys. Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
I love it that people are still like there and they're like waiting. So come on.
Are you still with me?
Yeah, we are.
What I've done also, I've saved some of I've slit trees. So I'm going to use those for some of the garnish on the plate. So I'm just going to put a little bit around there. All chefs like to be a little bit fancy. And basically, what I use is just a little bit of wings on there. So I'm now going to.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Oh, wow. Please bring it here.
That looks amazing, Jason.
Oh my God, I am so jealous. I am so jealous.
There's your stuffed chicken breast here with the chestnut mushrooms, the smoked bacon cheek, a little bit of the chicken trimming. We've tucked that into the pocket of that supreme. We've got some sticky potatoes, some little bit of veg with that, a little bit of trimming, and the little green stuff is just a little bit of herb drizzled chutney, which is great for the. Let's go with the chicken, which I can't find, and I've totally lost it, but it was here somewhere. But I'll find it up there. So what I'm just going to do now. Everyone likes a little bit of extra gravy, so I've got. A little
yes.
To add to it. I don't know if you can get from there. Oh, there we go.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yeah, now you're talking. That looks amazing, Jason. Thank you.
Perfect.
Can you hear us?
I can hear.
Wow.
Okay, so
yeah, you
dish for today. If you've got any questions you want to fire across to me now, please do.
We'll have a go. I don't know if everyone's hearing you clearly because we've got such a delay. So we'll ask some questions and then we might put them in the chat as well in case people don't catch them.
Jason, you did incredible because it's really stressful when you keep being thrown off the stream and stuff, and you did so amazing. Well, I don't know. Are you going to have your dinner now?
Okay, if you can hear me.
Not very well. I got to be honest. We can't hear you very well.
I will send it across to you, and you can put it up on your page.
That'd be fantastic. I don't know if you want to stay in the room.
Thanks very much for having me, and
Jason,
I'll chat to you soon. Any questions or anything you want to ask? Any questions?
We'll pop them in the comments.
Perfect. Right. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.
Take care.
Oh, that was even with a little bit of jumping and stuff. That was amazing.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. But,
and looked delicious, didn't it? Yeah. It'll be nice to. We'll pop some comments across to him and just find out. Yeah, the recipe, the stickiness that he used for the potatoes, and some of the garnishes and stuff. I know that he was sponsored by some different places tonight where he got some of his ingredients from. So it'll be really nice to link up with those so that you can use what he used. So
absolutely, I've got a feeling. Hopefully, Jason will be back with us again. I've got a feeling that we're going to learn a lot from a real proper chef. But at the same time, I feel like we've learned a lot on our journey. We started not long after Oscar started it, and we all learned so much. It just pushes you to learn new dishes. And actually, we met some amazing people like Jason Plimmer through doing CookAlong, and I think it's incredible. Absolutely love the guy. He's really funny. He's a great chef, and he came and did this for us. And he'll be back. We'll sort out the internet. He'll be back, and we'll do it again. Absolutely. But for the time being, you're going to have to put up with us. I think Tuesday we're doing a CookAlong. I hope we have girls joining us. Lisa and Kel said they would. So hopefully we're going to have a fantastic Lisa and Kel joining us on Tuesday for CookAlong. It's going to be because our theme for January is seasonal veg.
Yep.
So it's going to be something with seasonal.
Something to keep us warm. Bit of snow and a bit of frost this week coming. So
I'm not eating snow.
Definitely don't eat yellow snow.
Oh, no, not the yellow one.
But like white snow, that's fine, isn't it?
Oh, I used to eat snow all the time as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get a lot of snow here.
But that's not what we'll be cooking on
No, we're not cooking snow.
Tuesday. I think we might be cooking something porky with lentils.
Pork, lentils, and some seasonal vegetables. I think it's our last kind of recipe for January. That's going to be like a real winter warmer. So watch this space. Probably 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that. But
we're going to post. But again, massive thank you to Jason, who's just been fantastic, and we really enjoyed it. So he'll be back. We'll be back, and thank you everybody, for your patience and staying on and just being here with us. And remember that you are not alone. Never forget that, guys. Okay, we've got a number that we haven't actually mentioned today. So it's if you're struggling, guys, make sure you do text us. And that's if you text talk in capitals to 88440. One of the Pride in Surrey members will be there to support you, to help you, to direct you, to get you
some help. Absolutely. So guys, thank you so much. This was our CookAlong with Jason Plimmer, professional chef and greengrocer. And it was such a pleasure to have him for the very first time, and I'm sure we will see him again.
Oh, I hope so. Love the guy. He's brilliant.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for watching. We'll drop some questions in the comments and we'll speak to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.